All right, yoga therapy for plantar fasciitis. This is an excruciating illness. I've been there, I get it. I want to make sure that you do this frequently. This is one that would probably be beneficial to do daily so that you can ease the pain. And we're gonna do both sides because even if you don't have the pain on both sides, you wanna prevent the pain from developing on the other side because the issue is there. So it's important to make sure that you do both. A lot of times plantar fasciitis results from tightness in the calves. So we are gonna do a lot of loosening of the calves, but we're also gonna do some strengthening of the feet and the muscles around them. So let's first start shoulders over hips, hips over knees, knees over ankles. And we'll take a couple toe raises, so rising up, just getting some blood flow to the calves before we stretch them. Kind of like warming up before you do an activity. We're gonna do the same thing here with this yoga therapy. We don't wanna stretch too much before we've mobilized and warmed the muscles up. So let's do 4 more lifts. 3, 2, and 1. And now we'll turn our heels in and do the same thing. 8 times, 8 lifts. 4 more, take it up. 3, 2, and 1. One more set now with your toes in, heels out, just making sure the entire calf is getting strength and blood. And let's lift for 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Now we'll take the right leg forward, left leg back. Take a deep breath in and let your heel press down to the floor. Keep pulling your left hip forward. Inhale, reach your arms up and exhale out. Switching sides now. Right leg back, left leg forward. Deep breath in. Keep pulling that right hip, pressing your right heel to the floor. One more breath. And release. Come back to the center. And we're gonna lift all 10 toes up while actively also lifting the arches of your feet. And then take all 10 toes down. We'll do that a few more times. Keep pulling up the arches of your feet as you lift your toes and then place them back down. 2 more times. Good, and 1 more. Now hold your toes up and just put your pinky toes back down and then just move in towards the big toes one at a time. All right, all 10 toes come up, pinky toes go down. All the while, keep actively pulling up the arch of your foot. You really wanna strengthen that muscle. Lift up, we've got 2 more times. Baby toes go in and then slowly moving towards the big toes. Last time. Good, all 10 toes are down. All right, let's come up to the top of our mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down. Gaze forward, inhale, and then release. We're gonna walk back to a down dog. Really allow your heels to be heavy here. Really getting a nice strengthening in your calf, nice stretch. And we're gonna take a deep breath in and exhale, ripple forward to plank. Inhale to lift, exhale to come forward. Going nice and slow. We'll do this 2 more times. And notice how I'm not having to adjust the difference between my hands and feet for down dog and plank. So that's the distance you want your hands and feet to be for down dog. All right, in down dog now, we're gonna take one heel to the floor, bend the other leg so you can really press that heel down, and then go ahead and switch sides. Really open up and stretch the calf. Couple more times on each side. And last one. Down dog, deep breath in.
We're gonna come forward to a plank one more time. And now in plank, we're gonna shift forward and back. So shift back, press your heels back, and then come forward. Shoulders pressing down, gaze forward, moving slow. We really wanna open up the calf muscle here. Relieve the pain that you're feeling. And we'll do 2 more. Last one, just hold the stretch with your heels back. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Come to down dog. And then take your knees to the floor for toe pose. Tuck your toes underneath you. Pulling your heels together. This is a very intense pose if you have pain in your heels. So let's just take a couple breaths here. See if you can soften everywhere else. If you need to, absolutely need to, come forward a little bit and take a little pressure off. But let your toes wrap under. Keep your heels pulled together. And we'll take 5 breaths here. And then when you're done, take your toes, fold them in, sitting up tall. Just allowing the stretch to release. And then we'll come up to down dog one last time. Walk forward to seated. With your legs extended, we'll just point one toe at a time and then flex it. Point and flex. And when you flex it, really pull the toes towards the shin. 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Keep the toes pulling in. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. All right, you've made it. Please return to this daily if you can. I hope your pain can be eased. Namaste.